How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good.
You're the mayor of Bathurst.
I am, yeah.
I seen you yesterday at the Remembrance Day.
Oh, okay.
I'm a blogger from Fredericton.
Oh, are you?
Yes. You know what a blogger is?
Not really. Go ahead.
A blogger is somebody that's on a website that does stories. I'm the biggest blogger in New Brunswick, and I'm also the biggest bullshitter you ever met in your life. Listen, can I ask you a few questions about the movie?
Oh, sure.
And the rules are simple. I try to be nice. So, oh, by the way, you did a good job to get the garnet stone from Nova Scotia.
Yeah, well, they offered that right from the get-go. I didn't have to go after that. That was one of the letters that came my way when we had like thousands of emails.
Yep.
And that company emailed us and said, if you're going to put up a monument, just let us know when. We have red marble. And
we were there yesterday. It's not being worked on.
See, it's sort of a volunteer project, and we have different companies that are doing different things on a volunteer basis. And what's going to happen is that it'll all fall together and fall in place. We have now somebody's going to do the form work for all the stone and for the wall. There's going to be a nice wall of granite stone going around it. The granite is the same granite that the high school is made of, and the same granite that buildings around that area are made of. So there'll be a wall with the granite, then there'll be nice walkways going into the center, and that requires a lot of form and cement work. So there's one company that's going to do the cement work, so we're waiting for the other company, the design company, Roy Consultants, have done all the work for the engineering part of it, and that's all free as well. Mm-hmm. So they're doing this out of the kindness of their hearts, you know. And
Loblaws gave $50,000.
Gave us 25 so far and 25 after Christmas.
Okay.
And then the province of New Brunswick gave us a piece of property that was there.
Yep, I see it.
And then the Bank of Montreal gave us another piece of property that attached to it. There was an old house there.
When will be all done?
And we're hoping it should have been done for this January, but that didn't happen. So we'll just continue. I gave it to a couple of my counselors as a project to finish through, and I had a health issue I had to deal with in the middle of it all. Got that done, and now it's coming together. We have all the plans done.
Next year?
Oh yeah, it'll be early.
Next year?
Yeah, hopefully the cement will go in this year, and all the form work for the wall, and then the plans can be further developed for the walkways and stuff ordered.
Good.
Yeah.
So when I come here next year, it'll be all done?
I hope so.
What about the movie? Now, there's some emotional. Some people say it's a good thing. Some people say it's not.
Well,
what do you think?
The movie is separate from the tragedy. I mean, the tragedy happened, and there was 2 players that were remaining for that team. And for that team to pick up and carry on is a credit to the coaches, coaching staff, and the school, and to the players, of course. So that story is almost like a separate story from the tragedy, and it's a story that happened after the tragedy. And the tragedy was such a hurt for our community that when this team came along and did what it did, it was such a feel-good for our community.
I was there.
Yeah, so this is a real good feel-good movie, and it's about a success story of a team that was almost totally wiped out. We had to come up with a whole new group of players and everything, so it's a fantastic story. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
What about the fact that right there, the funeral was held there? That's where the 7 kids were laid to rest, and they have the basketball there, doesn't it?
It's not about the tragedy. It's not about the funeral. It's about the winning basketball team, and the movie's taking place in Bathurst, and Bathurst is home of the Phantoms.
A lot of did the businesses in Bathurst did they benefit from this movie?
Oh, most definitely. You had hundreds of people come into our city to set this movie up and to work it, and they had to have a place to sleep, and they had to eat, and they had to have a place to enjoy themselves. So definitely, and not only the people that came in, but they had the merchants that were here. They benefited in other ways too. Like some of them were part of the movie, and some of them were extras for the movie. And some of them really got into it. And again, like I said, it's a feel-good.
What about the fact that the government is paying them, giving them a tax credit, $250,000? You think that's?
I think that's standard procedure with a lot of films that are being made by CBC and a lot of films that are being made. If the story is good and that the story is going to go ahead and it's a Canadian story, there's financing available for that. Why not tap into it?
That's what the finance of the Class 2 driver's license. The province doesn't want to give money to have Class 2 driver's license to drive these buses, but then they turn around and give money for a movie. You concerned about that?
No, it's two separate issues altogether. I think you can't join them at the hip. You were talking apples and oranges there. And this is a totally separate funded unit than what you're talking about. So that's a story for another day.
Yeah.
And for another group.
One more thing.
Yeah.
So you got all dressed in red and black. Are you playing part of the movie?
Not at all.
No?
I was invited up today by the producers, Rick Legary and Tim Hogan, to say hello and meet some of the people that are acting. And I was a teacher at Bathurst High School.
Oh, were you?
So I dug up my colors.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you're not playing no role?
No role whatsoever. I helped coach for years at the school, and I helped with high school hockey. This is my hockey team. Yeah, and I helped with the team. And I just said, well, I'm coming up there. There'll be all kinds of our colors around, so I'm going to wear mine.
Yeah, I'm going to go to Frederick and tell Woodside next time you have a municipal meeting, you see Brad Woodside, tell you we're interviewed by the blogger.
I will. I'm going there next week, as a matter of fact.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Merci beaucoup.